Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones setups for today. So I just want to get this level in, and in fact, I'm just going to put a zone in for us here. That is the area that we did reject, and as I said yesterday, not looking for longs in this area that we were in, rather looking for the longs on a pullback. Now, we haven't really had a pullback on the Dow Jones. We did get a bit of a fall in price, and that's as a result of Meta falling 15% after hours yesterday. A look at your oscillators, you can see we are grouped to the upside. Well, not grouped to the upside, but we are at the upside, and we have crossed over, and we're starting to roll. So this could be a pullback that we are looking for. Not we, but the market is looking for. And it's going to be a difficult one. That one broke, so it'll be that one. Okay, so that was the trend line. We broke above the trend line. So that brings us, when you're looking for structure, depending when, if it does happen anyway, we do get a pullback, but this 37,893 and underside of this here at 37,621 would be target areas for shorts. Now, we are in amongst the moving averages here, so take it with a pinch of salt. I don't think this is a rejection, and I also don't think it's a continuation when you look at the 8 hours. So for me, when we're between the moving averages like this, this is a range. Now, when you drill down to the 3 hour, you'll see up, flirting with the 150 EMA, and now we're again in amongst all the moving averages. But pay close attention to your oscillators. They have rolled, but they are separating. And remember, when they separate and cross over in the opposite direction, if we can find an example that is recent, here's a recent one here. Look what happens. You have an explosive move to the upside. So there is merit on the 8 hour and the 3 hour for a move in either direction. One thing that is constant on both is that we are in amongst the moving averages, so we are ranging. When you get down to the hour and have a look at yesterday's price action, big down, big up, big down, massive confusion, and again in amongst all the moving averages. So we are waiting for the next tech results. I mean, that's basically what it boils down to. We're waiting for Google now, and Google also invests quite heavily in AI. The market's very upset with Meta that they're actually spending money on AI, but yet we were buying the stock last quarter because of the investment in AI. Anyway, read into that whatever you may. But for me, I think the US indexes right now is a no-go. Just I'm not interested in getting involved in something that looks like that. There's absolutely no opportunities for anything. You think you're in a trend to the one side, you get reversed out. Then you think you're going in the opposite direction, then you get taken out again. And same thing, we're in amongst all the moving averages here. So that's on 3 time frames: 15, 1 hour, and 3 hour, and 8 hour, and 8 hour. So we're on 4 time frames, and then on the daily 5 time frames. And I think it's just the weekly that it's not. So yeah, so 5 time frames, you're in amongst all the moving averages. I would take anything that I see with a big dose of salt and wait for better days. Really not interested in this when you're above and below the moving averages and in amongst the moving averages. So you could find you get a bit of a short run, and then you're going to get held up at the very next level. And any one of these levels, yeah, if you just put these levels in, you can see that there. Every one of these fractals, top and bottom, will offer a level of support. So I had to draw all of them in. You'd have this massive lines here, and yeah, you're gonna have to wait for something to give. And if you treat these if you treat this as a range at the moment, and it's a messy range, the top of the range being up there at 38,616, and let's just say the bottom of the range is either 38,317 or 38,212, and you need to get either below the structure, come back and reject it, and then move down to this level here. And we've got a diagonal, we've got some fairly decent support at 37,893 and 37,621, but you're going to have to drop below all this chaos and come back and reject it before I'd even look at that. Longs, I need to get above the high of yesterday, build a base on that or in that vicinity before I start looking at longs. So yeah, so for the US markets, I think I'm sitting back, and I'm also going to wait to see what the next lot of tech stocks results are going to be, and what impact that'll have on the market. Okay, so yeah, patience is key. It is earnings season. You never know what's going to happen and how the institutions are going to respond. Anyway, I hope that helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.